Hello and welcome to game number 3. That's right, game number 3 for GosuCup Americas. And that means that for once I don't have to put an anti-spoiler in, because this is actually 3 games, people. We're gonna see another game between Gamers University and Rat. And one of these 2 teams can call themselves the champion of GosuCup Americas number 3. And take home, of course, $500 worth of prize money that comes with that. The second prize is gonna be $300, but you want to have the first prize. I mean, these 2 teams have fought hard and long for it, especially previous game, and they both want it pretty bad. We're gonna see Gamers University on the dire side for this last game, with the Radiant side going the way of Rat. By the way, if you want to know how these 2 teams got here, what path they took in the brackets, you can go to gosugamers.net/Dota2, and then you can just click on the link that says GosuCup Americas, and then you can find all the information that you want to have. Also, slight disclaimer at the start of the game: there should be a Spanish cast somewhere on Twitch. I believe it's Severo's Dota, but I'm not 100% sure, so you can check a Spanish cast out there. There's also another English cast out there for this game. It is gonna be the Iron Branch on Twitch TV. So, and I say that because I'm actually pretty tired. It is 4 AM. I've had a pretty long day, and when I'm sleepy, I tend to be a bit awkward and have awkward focus. So, hereby, disclaimer happens. So, we're gonna see these 2 teams. Ha! I know. See? Awkward. Told you. So we're gonna have a Keeper of Light, Darkseer, and Nyx Assassin being banned out so far, with actually Rat taking their time to ban out something next. I mean, normally you see something like a Bedrider ban or something, but maybe they wanna let the Bedrider in, give that one to Gamers University, and then give themselves a chance to pick up themselves up a Wisp or something like that. It's a Lifestealer that gets banned out. So is it gonna be a Wisp? Is it gonna be a Bedrider? Is it gonna be none of the above? No, Bedrider it is. Let's see what the Rat is gonna be picking up. Is it gonna be a Shadow Demon, or a Rubik, or a Wisp? Or all of the above? Queen of Pain, actually. I mean, Wisp was expected, as said, but a Queen of Pain being picked up is pretty nice to have. I mean, it's a solid mid lane, and but I wouldn't expect Gamers University to pick up the Queen of Pain, which is why I find it quite awkward. I mean, they have already got the Bedrider, which is probably going to be their mid lane hero. The Queen of Pain would not fit in their Gamers University lineup then. But hey, who am I, right? They are the players, not me. So let's see what Gamer University gonna pick up next. There's, of course, like I said, there's still the Rubik, there's still the Shadow Demon, 2 supports that can be a lot of different things. And of course also, don't give away that many things about what kind of strategy you want to be going with. I mean, they could fit into almost any strategy. Could have a very solid lineup. Yeah, sort of tri-lane. And we haven't really seen that many jungle heroes actually in these games. So Chen, Enchantress, etc. We have seen Chen, I believe, but other than that, it's not that much. So it's still gonna be the Rubik, no real surprise there. Let's see what other hero they're gonna pick up with that, and maybe they want to pick up their own offlane, or maybe they want to pick up a Magnus or something. I mean, it worked out great in the previous game. Personally, I would like to see Rubik. Sorry, Magnus. Magnuses are fun, especially when they get refresher orbs and when there's massive team fights. Thank you for listening to my plea. Magnus gets picked up. That means that we're kind of gonna see. Oh, we're gonna see Chaos Knight. We have seen them do this before, by the way. Chaos Knight, Queen of Pain, and Wisp. It made them win game number 1, if I recall correctly. Game number 1 was theirs, with this exact lineup. Or these exact first three same heroes. This time Gamers University is gonna take a different path though. We're gonna have a Bane banned out, as well as a anti-mage. I mean, Bane banned out is a hero that we saw previous game, not previous game, but the game before that. There was actually a Bane together with a Wisp and a CK, so that's gonna be them picking that one up. And we are gonna have an anti-mage being banned out, because if it's one thing that we know from Gamers University is that they miss their carry. We're gonna see carries being banned out by Rat. For Games University, I mean, it really depends. Last time they banned out some jungle heroes, even though in the end there was no jungle hero being picked up by them.
Radiant team ban.
So this time they're probably going to be banning out some other stuff. I mean, we still have an offlaner to be needed. That's why they ban out the Nature's Prophet, as we have seen him being an offlaner before. By the way, I've been told by the chat actually earlier on that Red is actually from Argentina, and Gamers University, obviously this is gu.peru, so we know that they are from Peru. So Argentina versus Peru. Luna being banned out here. I would like to see Lina together with the Chaos Knight and the Wisp, but Lina also works together with the Magnus, so I'm quite curious to see which one is gonna get it. Leshrac fulfills the same role, with the Lone Druid being the last ban out for Gamer University. And the last ban for Rat. So many options. It's gonna be Leshrac still.
Dire team pick.
And that will force an Undying out. Undying that we have seen actually once today. He was on the losing side that time, I believe. And he's been banned a lot today, but he is gonna be a great hero together on the tri lane, together with the Rubik. And some carry with Magnus maybe on the off lane, Bedrider mid. They have got multiple options. On Red, I'm thinking tri lane again, and then just pick up some offlaner that will do a decent job, like Puck or Beastmaster or Windrunner.
Remaining.
I mean, we've seen so many bans from the Puck. Would be nice to actually see him picked up for once, right?
Reserve time.
That they're taking their time. I mean, their Bane got banned out. The one that they had with this lineup earlier on. And of course they had a Nature's Prophet then as well. They had a Nature's Prophet where they could have Wisp and Chaos and Nature's Prophet TP all at the same time and then just have total domination of the map. Maybe we'll see Tinker or something sort, because that's going to be the same kind of job as a Nature's Prophet, but he would need to be mid, and there's the Queen of Pain already there. They actually pick up a Gyrocopter though. Interesting. That would almost mean that Chaos Knight is going to be on an aggressive tri lane, or a Gyrocopter is going to be on an aggressive tri lane.
Remaining.
And Queen of Pain is going to be on the off lane. I know, there's a lot of options.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Reserve time gonna go the way of Gamers University. This is the last 15 seconds that they have though.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
They have to pick it up. Oh, again. Oh, God. We saw Storm Spirit earlier today, and he didn't make it. He didn't make it. And it's very difficult to be a Storm Spirit up against a Wisp and a Chaos Knight, as in, yes, you can just jump yourself in and do stuff, but you're pretty damn squishy. And if you get yourself stunned up, you die pretty fast. You need to be able to ball lightning away. You can't really do that well against the lineup of Rat. We're gonna see how it works out though.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I can't believe that I'm still casting at 4 AM. Whew. Gotta get up in 4 hours. Well, 5. I will just extend it. Probably. Hopefully. But let's see what the last pickup is gonna be for Rat. They have so many options. They could go for 2 dual lanes as well. Just pick up, hey, where's the Shadow Shop? A Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, not bad, not picked. Would be a great hero together with the Gyrocopter. That would actually be a great hero to have. Why is it not picked up for Brent? Am I seeing that wrong? Is Shadow Demon actually going to be ignored?
5 seconds remaining.
That would be a first. Clockwork. We've seen Clockwork earlier today as well. Worked out fun. Worked out fun? I don't know. It worked out good. I believe he won the game. Video can't recall. All the matches are a blur right now to me, so meh. But let's see how these two teams are going to be laning this. They both have quite a lot of options about how they're going to be doing this. we are gonna find out for sure after the unpauses. But let's first see who's gonna be playing what. We're gonna have Gamers University. It's gonna be Smash playing the Magnets, leading me to believe that Smash is indeed gonna be middle again. Masoku will be on the Rubik. MSTCO is gonna be playing the Undying or Mystico. It will be Ivo on the Storm Spirit, so that's gonna be a farming Storm Spirit. That is actually kind of awkward. Storm Spirit should probably be going mid, but we'll find out. Mihawk is gonna be on the Bat Rider, so it's at least an off-lane Bat Rider. So that is that one sorted. As we jump ourselves over to the Radiant side, where we have Sifla on the Chaos Knight. Spin will be playing the Clockwork again. The Wisp will be played by Boogie. JRX will be playing the Gyrocopter. This is a support Gyrocopter by the looks of it. JRX has been playing the support role for the entire night, so I do believe that is going to be the case. And Lapis is going to be mid on his Gyrocopter, or sorry, on his Queen of Pain. So Lapis mid, Queen of Pain. We have got ourselves the Clockwork on the off lane, and then a tri lane with the Chaos Knight and a Gyrocopter and a Wisp supporting him. I like it. I like it. I'm hoping they're gonna unpause soon, because I need some action to help me keep awake. Once again, by the way, there's another English cast out there as well, so just go to Twitch TV. Actually, go to gosugamers.net/Dota2, because there you can find all the streams as well as all the information about brackets. About how these teams got to the place where they are right now. Again, finals. GosuCup America number 3. $500 for the winner. $300 for second place. Game number 3. One AFK. Okay, but he did pick up his hero, so I guess he's not that AFK. If anyone should be AFK, it should be me. I should be getting more water. Though I don't get it. I filled my entire water bottle. Awkward. It's almost empty again. Is it almost? Because it's not empty entirely. I can actually drink some water, but I need to save some water in case I have a coughing episode or something. In case my throat is really hurting, which could be happening if there's going to be plenty of team fights. With a reverse polarity in the game might be the case. Or support Gyrocopter can create some fun situations. I mean, support Gyrocopter has been done before, mostly by No Tidehunter from what I've been seeing. And it worked out great for them. Not in all games, mind you, but it worked out good for them still. Oh, by the way, I haven't done this entire night, but I can take this time also to take a moment to thank our sponsors. We have got Avermedia and Rocket helping out to make this tournament possible. I make sure that there's actually going to be multiple GosuCups there. As the Go is gone. Let's see how they are going to be laning this. Everybody going bottom. Oh, that's interesting. Everybody. Oh, they're also going bottom. Not everybody. Yeah, everybody. Go Clockwork. Go Queen of Pain. Go. No, he's not going to go. Even the courier was going. But let's see. Storm. Yeah, will probably be going middle. No, Magnus will still go middle. He'll go for a fast bottle and then Storm on the tri lane. And Mihawk on the off lane. From the solo lane, that is. Like based on items that they picked up at the start. See Magnus saving up for a bottle, while Storm Spirit
30
isn't.
seconds to battle.
Oh, Wisp. They'll be fine though. Telekinesis would be there to start things off if they indeed find someone out of position. And they see each other, it's perfect daylight, so quite obvious. Instantly they see that there is a ward being placed there. I mean, so far for inconspicuous, and that's the central word being placed and a word being countered. No real surprise though.
The battle
Still sticking
begins.
around. Invisibility rune on the top lane. Okay, so we're gonna have a tri lane with a Bat Rider, a Rubik, and an Undying, and a Storm Spirit who's gonna be solo top safe lane. Now we have seen some form of this lane before, as in having a hero that normally is an offlaner being supported by 2 heroes, so it's basically an aggressive tri lane. And then at some point those 2 supports leave, and they know that they can leave their other offlaner alone because he normally does it by himself as well, and that actually works out. It's gonna be tough to do something against this lineup though. I mean, there will be a feather to steal people, there will be stuns, there will be rocket barrages, I mean the rocket barrage, I talked about that earlier in one of the earlier matches that we saw. It is an ability that is doing so much damage at the start of the game. And I mean, it doesn't scale that well, but it doesn't need to be scaling that well. So that's a pretty decent one to have as a support also. You can do a lot of damage early game, so if you initiate on that, you don't want to be standing next to that, or you might have a chance of dying. Sorry, let me put up the last hits in the eyes so you can see that. Telekinesis up on the Chaos Knight. Sticky knee pump charges up on there. So be careful that it doesn't stack up too much. In the meantime, we have of course got the Magnus taking on the Clockwork. This is a fairly interesting lane, so that means that we're going to have Storm versus Queen of Pain, a matchup that we normally see in the mid lane. Now all of a sudden on the top lane. Should both be safe though. If someone dies, it should be Rocket Barrage, Undying getting a decay through. Undying is the one hero that is for a Rocket Barrage not a really good target. He is of course doing his name justice in that sense. Sticky napalm charges going through. Decays. It's because he can. We're still out there. Chaos Knight in the meantime just happily free farming though, or at least farming I should say. It might not be entirely free. Bottle being picked up by the Magnus. Clockwork 9 for 2 with Magnus being up on 8 for 1, so still very even. Queen of Pain in the meantime managed to get 6 for 2 with Storm Spirit actually being 12 for 3. So Storm Spirit getting quite a better of that one last hit wise. But as you can see, he only has 1 self left and he has to use it right now. Queen of Pain on the other hand, actually already threw her regens, but she has the blink, she has the escape. And that's something that Storm Spirit doesn't have until he reaches level 6. In the meantime, Clockwork still, yeah, should be okay until he's level 6. Same thing goes for Smash though. This trial lane should be working out for Gamers University though. They should be trying to get some kills done here as the Wisp gets some harassment here. Chaos Knight though getting happily farming. 8 for 2 is not doing that well considering he's not being harassed that much. I mean, he's been by himself, but he's only 8 for 2. He's been by himself for 2 whole clip waves at least, so, and they're actually gonna go for this. Tether is on there, looking for a real grip, finding Mihawk, Rock Mirage going off as well. There goes the decay through though, 3 seconds stun, that should be first blood. Mihawk gonna try to fly himself out of that place, 1 more hit away from dying, will be going down, bam, there he goes, Boogie picks it up. And the Tether stun still hits on the Rubik. And they're looking for more, they have a stun ready if they want to. Decay going through, Telekinesis is there. Spirits will fly, 1 second stun only up on the Rubik, but he can still right click the Chaos Knight. Now they're gonna go for Wisp, and that's a kill, 1 for 1, but at least first blood went to the way of the Radiant team of Rat, of the Wisp that actually just died as well. Queen of Pain not getting anything done on the top lane apart from getting some last hits. 15 for 7 with the Rubik being, or sorry, the Storm Spirit on 16 for 3. And a Storm Spirit is level 5, so we'll be getting level 6 shortly, at which point he should be able to take Queen of Pain out of this lane. For now, not yet though, for now it's Queen of Pain that is ruling this place. Batrider in the meantime trying to get some last hits. 9 for 0. Paul's going off again with Chaos Knight being 9 for 2. Again, Chaos Knight. He is not really doing that great considering how much time he's actually been able to get some farm for himself. I mean, yeah, he was able to get the first blood as in his team was, because it was the Wisp that picked it up. But other than that, that's about it. Oh, Undying. Trouble for him. Gonna be walking towards the safety of his team. Real turf being cancelled. In the meantime, on the top lane, he has some help. We have got ourselves... Oh, actually, that's just fake ones. The real ones still in the mid lane. Level 5 still. I was going to say a bit early. The Clockwork is level 6, though. Might be trying to jump away. But the thing about Clockwork is... And about a Magnus... I mean, he can cock himself in together with the Magnus. But Magnus should be able to skewer himself out. Though, having said that, the Assault Battery Assault might be able to... to harass Smash enough that he can't actually screw himself away. But we'll find out the first time we see him doing that, as we do have Queen of Pain being harassed away. Looks like we do have Storm Spirit level 5 or 6, sorry. And that will be Lapis in some trouble, because one ball lightning could be the death for him. As we have a level 3 up on the Wisp, we have got a level 5 up on the Chaos Knight. And of course those levels are going to be very important, because these two heroes, I mean, yeah, farm is fun, but when they have those level 6 and level 8 up, they want to jump around the map trying to kill people. And so far, I mean, with the Chaos Knight level 5 up against the Trilane, that's all level 3. It's pretty nice to see. Level 2 still on the Gyrocopter, but then again, he's only there for the Rocket Barrage and the homing missile for now, so he's okay with that. I would be. Oh, ball lightning away. It's actually Queen of Pain that gets the better of the Storm Spirit, who has the ball lightning away towards the tower. Safety of the tower. We do have level 6 up on the Queen of Pain as well. She does not have any extra manas, so she will not be able to chase down the Storm Spirit, who is going to be having to use his bottle. Is going to be bottle crowing it away. Sticking around in the top lane might be a bit risky for him for now, as we have a 3 out of 4 seconds stun. Okay, I'm dying. I think you're kind of dead. Nothing can save you now. Sifla picks up the kill. Again, normally I would say that a bit louder, but I do realize that I have some voice issues. 3 seconds done. Rocket Barrage gonna go through as well. Rubik gonna be the third kill on this bottom lane. There he goes. Chaos Knight got a double kill with that one. Tombstone going up. They want to try to chase this down. Gyrocopter gonna be in some trouble there, having 3 sticky napalm charges up on him. 4 now, and it will be going down. Roaming missile still hits on Undying. Gets a 4 seconds on as well, and Will might be going down here. One more hit needed. Bam, you're dead. It's a triple kill going the way of Sifla. This is gonna be bad for Gamers University if they can let him get away, and he does get away. Triple kill going the way of the hard carry farmer on the bottom lane for Rat. With the gold graph just packing up with those 3 kills. Experience graph, same story. And that's gonna be Gyrocopter going back. I mean, he was the only one that really died there, but he died for a good cause. He died for a triple kill for this Chaos Knight, who's now been in all 4 kills of this game so far. Has got 3 last hits for himself, as being a happy bunny with farming right here. As you can, in the meantime, see that the Storm Spirit is level 7. But we haven't really seen him that much. He is still trying to farm. I mean, I guess as long as he can find himself some farm, he will be able to be just fine. But I normally consider both Queen of Pain and Storm Spirit, mostly because they're of course mid lane heroes. Oh, wait a second, Vortex Shockwave going through. Queen of Pain, can he blink away? Tries to. Stick Charge is helping out. There will still be no reverse polarity actually being used. Doesn't want to waste it. Or use it on the Queen of Pain. I wouldn't say waste it actually. But that is gonna be, I mean, normally we see these 2 heroes in the mid lane. With these 2 heroes, I mean Storm Spirit and Queen of Pain, which is probably why I'm assuming that they will be jumping around the map at level 6/7 to try and get those kills going. But they can't really do that because, well, they don't really need to do that because they are not the mid laners. And we have seen the mid laners roaming around, or at least Magnus just roamed around for the first time. Clockwork hasn't roamed just yet. He's level 8. He's got his hook. He's got his arcane boots. But so far, all kills have happened on the top lane. Mid-bottom lane, rather. With only bottom lane heroes going down so far. And I've just been told that Rat is finished, even though it is GosuCup Americas. In the meantime, top lane is going to be trouble. It's going to be Queen of Pain that goes down. Sorry for being slow with camera. Blink kill going the way of Storm Spirit, and no reverse polarity being used for that just yet, so we'll still be seeing him
Radiant structures are fortified.
trying to get that to use someplace. As it's now 4-3 on kills. He's getting something in return for this Chaos Knight that's just happily farming. Let's take a look at the net worth actually. It is the Magnus actually that's highest on top of that list. Together with the Clockwork, I mean the difference is minimum to be fair. It's just 5 gold or something like that. And that's with the difference of Magnus being involved in a kill while Clockwork isn't. Or hasn't, rather. It is actually quite surprising to see that the Chaos Knight is still... I mean, he is second of his team, yeah, that's so great. But with a triple kill, I would expect him to be a bit higher than he is right now. But then again, he's not got that much last hits, and we saw that at the start that he was actually quite slow with getting those last hits up for him. Queen of Pain back onto the top lane, continue her farm. Doesn't have that much. When we compare the Queen of Pain to the Magnus, to the Storm Spirit, that's a big difference right there. Wonder where that courier is going to. Magnus coming in again. This time he, no, still not Roof's reverse polarity. Same story. Vortex, can't get away. And there goes the courier. Hey, see, I get distracted when I'm sleepy easier by couriers. Oh, careful. We gotta drift back in up on the Rubik with the sun not happening. Telekinesis is there, but that doesn't matter. Rocket Barrage is there as well as the Spears from the Wisp. And that's a kill going the way of Boogie. Clockwork level 9 still hasn't used anything to have a bit of an impact on the game, as in not on the other lanes than his own. As we're gonna see an armlet from the Chaos Knight being built up as Queen of Pain blinks forward, goes towards the Shadow, towards the Storm Spirit, with TPing in here as well. But the ball lightning is away, they know that he has to be fast. Reality Drift is right around the corner, literally, and there's no mana left. But he will be able to be fine. Flame Break, not gonna hit anything. And that's the downside of trying to jump a storm. He can jump himself away. I need to drink some water. Water is good. Yeah, drift in. 2 seconds, Sun Telekinesis is still there though. Can they still get him? There goes the Tombstone up. Soul Rip as well, if needed. Stick charges first. No soul Rip needed apparently. Flare hitting doesn't do anything, and they're actually backing off, making sure that they don't, they can't really chase that. Not behind the tower. In the meantime, last two again, same story again. This time though, Mihawk helping out. We have a bad ride on the game. Hook coming in. Cogs only gonna do damage to the Magnus, who can't do anything. As said, that battery assault is just way too annoying. And Smash will die, or will he not? Yeah, he will. Or will he not? Or yeah, well, no, he will not. He will not. Spin cannot get him. The flare will still try to hit, of course. 3 seconds before it can try. There goes the flare. Nope. Nope. Even though Smash didn't take any weird detours or something. Chaos Knight in the meantime happily farmed by himself. He's pulling ahead. I mean, look at his net worth. He's being on par together with the rest of the high top dogs. So they're gonna TP, they're gonna go top, they're gonna go for the Storm Spirit once again, but a ball lightning is there. There was almost full mana and bottle charges. And that's a denied tower, so at least that's something they get in return for that one. But again, with TP. Wasted. Reverse polarity on the bottom lane. Hits on 2. They knew they were coming back. And they get him down? It's gonna be 1 down. Feather away. But this doesn't matter. The Chaos Knight was the one they wanted. And now Spin Telekinesis out of the safety of his cogs. The case they're going through. But no kill. But the kill that mattered was done. The kill on the Chaos Knight. That was actually the first time that he died. The first time that he got shut down there. And that is the biggest kill that they could have done on that kill, on that engagement there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As we look at the gold graph, is going towards Gamers University again. I mean, it's 500 gold, it's nothing, so don't really take too much value into this, but I know you like graphs, so here you go. 1k experience going the way of Gamers University. They did the later kills get more experience. That's the way it goes. Just the way it goes. Iwo gonna be finding the Queen of Pain soon again. They're gonna be safe. And the Wisp TP should be off cooldown again shortly. It's 13 seconds before they can try again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe you really have to start something up. There we go. And it's a stun. It is 2 seconds. Tombstone is already up there. Here comes also the Clockwork. It is gonna be a cooldown and a last 2, and it's Undying kills, and Garrick gonna go down. Bedrider MVP gets himself a double kill. Clockwork now on the way out, but will still get slowed down, and a Fate Bolt to finish it off. How did that turn around so fast? A reverse polarity wasn't even used.
Dire's middle tower.
They were 3 for 2. Bedrider getting almost all the kills as there is a Storm Spirit trying to chase down the Wisp, and he will be able to get him. That's 4 dead on the bottom lane, with the only one left alive is going to be the Queen of Pain, who wasn't even there. Maybe that's the problem, because everybody of the Dire side was on that bottom lane. With 5 versus 4, and that's the way that it goes. Teaming the majority of people that normally wins. I say normally because it doesn't even It doesn't always work out that way.
Top tower is under attack.
Storm Spirit going for a Orchid. Great thing to have versus the Wisp. Make sure they can't TP away. A better thing to have against the Queen of Pain though. Make sure you can blink away.
Radiant's
A bit
bottom
more important
tower
if you're
is
just
under
ball lightning
attack.
in on someone. Just make sure you can't be doing anything against you, CK, so he can't stun you. You know, there's a lot of good targets to silence though. I think Queen of Pain will be the main one there. That's clockwork. Actually, he died once and he got an assist. That's it. 6 for 10. Got the gold graph going the way of Gamers University. Experience graph, same story still. And they're again waiting until they can take a fight. I have to say though, that fight on the bottom lane, that was taken by Rat. I mean, they forced it out. They wanted to take it. They initiated on that Undying, and then Batrider came in, lassos and cooldowns were all there, but it's just, it wasn't enough. And the reverse polarity, as said, wasn't even used. Ball lightning in, Vortex up on the Queen of Pain, Tombstone going up as well, and that's Queen of Pain already going down. Now it's gonna be a lock in for the Clockwork and a reverse polarity. It actually breaks the last two. They still get the Chaos Knight though. Telekinesis is gonna be there. There's the Cogs, locks in the Undying. Fable's going through Undying. Can't soul rip himself if he wants to. Already on cooldown. Sonic Wave going through. Spin goes down as well as the Gyrocopter. That is Smash getting a double kill. Gyrocopter gets picked up by the Undying. Queen of Pain wants to go for the kill. Up on the Undying. Shockwave misses. And that's a 3 for 4 trade in favor this time of a Rat. With Magnus being the sole survivor, and this time everybody was there. This is what happens when it's a 5 versus 5 fight. It's gonna be in favor this time for Rat.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A Blink Dagger up on the Magnus though, that's gonna be important, just like the Blink Dagger up on the Batrider.
Dire's
And
middle
other than
tower
that, no
is
real
under
new
attack.
items up on the Dire side. Let's take a look at the Radiant side, see what they bought. We still are Clockwork building towards the Vanguard. Probably gonna go Vanguard and then Blade Mail, just like previous time he was playing that hero. Chaos Knight still wants to have his armlet, of course. Well, the Gyrocopter, support Gyrocopter, but still important to look at. He is, let's have a Bracer, actually. Doesn't have that much just yet. Actually, been in 9 out of the 10 kills. Pretty impressive for him. Queen of Pain, 1400 gold and power treads. Curious to see what item she's gonna go first. I mean, an Orchid would be really great against a Storm Spirit as well, just to make sure that he can't ball lightning away. But he might be going for something else first, like a BKB. Picked up an Overlap, so that's kind of giving away that that's gonna be happening. In the meantime, there's only one tower down on the entire map, which is a tier 1 tower top. And that was actually a deny, so we can't really count it that much. So we should keep track on that one. As we have got a Wisp TP and they're gonna go somewhere. Queen of Pain in the meantime going down on the top lane. Storm Spirit is gonna be ball lighting himself away, but it's very low amount to get himself a stun. 2 seconds. And that should be a kill, or is it not? One more hit needed. Is it gonna be happening? And there's a flare coming in actually. But it's yeah, it's actually the flare that picks up the last hit, so that's a kill going away with Clockwork. He did get a Queen of Pain out of that one though, but not sure if that's all worth it. The Gyrocopter gonna find the Magnus. Bomber missile gonna hit. But not doing that much, just make sure you can't chase. In the meantime, Cog's gonna not stop this attack on a tier 1. Might be able to get the second tower on the game, this time not having denied.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification goes out. They have to be careful, they don't want to be putting that tower in deny range without being able to take it down. 4 heroes mid, with the only one not there is the Storm Spirit. And that's gonna be 4 heroes also here for Rat, with the only one not there. Actually, everybody's there. It's gonna be 5 heroes mid. Seems like they learned their lesson. Outnumbering the opponent is a good thing.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Nobody wants even
Radiant's
fights.
top tower is
Everybody
under
wants to have
attack.
fights in their favor. Smoke up for Gamers University Peru. Let's see what they can do here. If they can do something here. Tower still standing, Spin hanging around there, has got a hook up cooldown. There we go, ball lightning in. That's gonna be Spin in the last 2, and then should be Spin going down also. One more hit needed. Cox still up there, doesn't matter. Heal goes up on the Storm Spirit. Tier 1 tower going down. And that is gonna be the Batrider picking up the gold for that one. Let's see if they're gonna continue. It looks like they are. They want to take this mid game. Don't want to be having this late game because I don't think they can take it up against a Gyrocopter and a Chaos Knight. I say Gyrocopter with this as well because the longer the game goes on, the more important the carry potential of the other heroes gets. And they are indeed right. If you look at purely the heroes, wait a second, Flame Break going through, Ball Lightning in. There goes the Feather, Chaos Knight gonna lock a 4-second setup on the Rubik, who pops himself his own cogs, gets a Soul Rep, Cooler away though, reverse polarity again! And that's gonna be 3 down on the side of Gamers Universe, sorry, on the side of Rat. And that's gonna be GosuCup getting picked up as well, double kill going the way of the Undying. And that was, by the way, you saw it properly. Or it looked like it was 2 reverse polarity, but it was only 1. That was just a score, and then an attempt at a reverse polarity, then a cancel, and then the real reverse polarity. Not 2 reverse polarities, I'm tired. Sue me. A tier 2 tower drops to fight in favor of Gamers University, and they back off. Got what they came for. Gold graph drops towards the 5k mark, with the experience graph dropping towards the 4k. And Ball Lightning in, and Silence Clockwork is still there though. He just goes in with the Clockwork there, with TPing in as well. Now Ball Lightning, and that's a kill. Now Ball Lightning away, but the Feather Sun is there. There's the Ball Lightning. He still has some mana, still has 76 charges. Should be fine. He just Ball Lightninged himself in 2-on-1. Managed to kill off one and ended up being 3-on-1, but still managed to kill off the Queen of Pain. That's a pretty impressive feat right there.
Rock it on.
But yeah, Orchid, that was the Orchid complete, just demonstrating that one. 4-star being built up by the Bat Rider, want to of course have that to be able to blink in, grab someone, 4-star himself out. Let's see if we can find some new items. Armlet of course complete, Vanguard complete, Blink Dagger and 4-staff also up on the Magnus, so extra long skewers and such. We've got the Undying building towards, well, I don't know what exactly, but we'll find out soon. Could have a casual cloak or a casual point booster. We're missing some item. Storm Spirit is gonna probably go for a Hex. Picked himself up a Void Stone. Looks like Tier 1 Tower is gonna be the goal. Last Tier 1 Tower is still standing on the side of the Radiant. They know that someone is still around there. It's GosuCup, but he TP'd towards Tier 2. And they can't find him and they back off. They don't have the creep wave with them. And they kinda wanna have the creep wave with them. To take care of this tower here. There are gonna be people coming in though. I mean, we do have the GosuCup there together with the Chaos. Actually, there's 4 heroes here. The only one that's not there is the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain could of course TP yourself in. Ball Lightning up on the Queen of Pain actually, and the Orchid, and that should be a kill. In the meantime, there's initiation coming. Reality drifts in, misses though. And there is a Bat Rider looking for a lasso. Tombstone gonna go down first, but reverse polarity hits on 2. Rocket Barrage going through, but it doesn't matter. It is a kill for the GosuCup, a kill on the GosuCup, kill on the Chaos Knight, double kill going the way of Smash. And now the GG, oh my god, the GG gets called. Really? I don't think that was over for a long shot. But that's a team wipe, so I guess it is. Gamers University take the win. Gamers University go home with $500 US. Will $300 go the way of a Rat for the second prize in the GosuCup Americas. This is a bit of an anti-climax, I feel like. Sorry for that. But still, a solid game coming from Gamers University. First game was of course very solid, coming the way of Rat, but then a very even game, and then came Gamers University dominating game number 3. So this was game number there used to be a throne there, and it's exploding right now. I'm just saying. Anyways, shout out to GosuGamers for hosting GosuCup America's number 3. Shout out to Rocket, shout out to Aver Media for sponsoring the GosuCup, and of course thank you for watching. Shout out to you for watching me rather than all the English casters that's also there. It's always nice. And even though I'm pretty tired, so I'm not too sad that the game only lasted 23 minutes. Anyways, I'm gonna be playing some commercials, so you can stick around for that. You don't have to though. You can also subscribe to my YouTube, which helps me out. YouTube.com/SheeverGaming, Facebook.com/SheeverGaming, Twitter.com/SheeverGaming, Twitch.tv/SheeverGaming, where you can follow or subscribe or unblock, adblock if you want to, but that's all okay if you don't either. But anyways, I'm off. Thank you for watching. Stick around for commercials if you want to, and otherwise go watch some other Dota. I am gonna be heading to bed after spamming that commercial buttons a couple of times. Anyways, leaders.